Hey everybody, Dark Prince Plays here. Or wait, no, it's Hey everyone, Dark Prince Plays here, letting the curtains rise, and another prediction video actually. I'm recording this on June 18th for, these predictions are for the supposed June Nintendo Direct that's supposed to happen on the 29th. But the thing with that is I'm going to be gone for that entire week, and the 29th is when I'm flying back, unfortunately, so when the direct is going on, I might not have any internet connection, so that's gonna suck real bad. Um, but I at least did want to record some predictions and maybe upload that before we leave. I don't know. The internet has, or at my place, has pretty much been shot as of recently. But yeah, let's just jump right into this. I actually did make like a list of like direct predictions that I have. And so far, one thing has been like struck out because I had Mario Strikers Battle League here, but that came out before the direct, so I really doubt we're gonna see anything on that. Maybe some DLC because it seems to be like one of the games that Nintendo's just gonna pull the whole um, free content update shtick. The Okay. Um, but like other than that, I don't think we'll see Battle League because I was just kind of going off of the last year direct when we got Mario Golf Super Rush for like a minute. But that actually ended up coming out later than Battle League, so yeah. Anyways, let's get into the actual stuff. So first off, something I'm like more than positive is going to be revealed, if not before then, during the direct, is the next wave of the Mario Kart Booster Pack, or Booster Course Pack, because it's been like did the last one come out in March? That's like 3 months ago. It's been like 3 months since our last wave of new tracks. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna see that since I'm like more than positive that the Booster Course Pack is supposed to like fill the gaping hole in their like lineup of announcements that was left once Smash Ultimate was complete. So I think that's like no, not even I think. I know that's what they're trying to do with the Booster Course Pack. Try to give people something to look forward to and like something that they can release at or announce at every single like presentation. But here's a thing: it's Mario Kart isn't as big as Smash, but I mean, at least it's something though. Again, like not as hype as Super Smash Bros, but like I guess like for the Booster Course Pack, like instead of like everyone going wild over their favorite character getting in, like maybe if their favorite course got in, they'll be like, oh, okay, cool, like this course, like maybe like Waluigi Pinball or something. Next up, I don't know why I put this one so high because I ordered it from like most likely to least likely. I put Breath of the Wild 2 on here. I made this list like a month ago, I think. Like, when did I do? Oh, never mind. Um, it doesn't have to be a trailer or something, but maybe at least touch on Breath of the Wild 2. Maybe an announcement for the name of the game, because we really haven't gotten an official name for it. It's just Breath of the Wild 2 is just it's just a name that was given by just fans for years now. But maybe something touching on that. Then after that was Mario Strikers Battle League, but that's probably not going to happen. Something for Splatoon 3. Now, we haven't gotten anything new for Splatoon 3 in a little bit, and that's supposed to release in about 3 months, a little less than 3 months actually. And like right before my birthday too, which is really awesome. Um, we we got that gameplay trailer a while ago showing off what Turf War was going to be like, but maybe like they'll announce like some other mode, like maybe like a battle royale mode. That would be pretty cool. Or, like even some new weapons. I mean, I guess they kind of showed that off, but maybe something new, or at least like maybe not a final trailer. That might be like a week or two before the game's release. But, like maybe something with Splatoon 3 related. Um, I kind of want to strike this out, but like I really don't think this is gonna happen anymore because on here I put Pokemon Scarlet and Violet since we haven't heard from those games in a while. But seeing as we got that trailer a couple weeks ago, I don't think that's gonna happen anymore because it was kind of something similar to the Booster Course pack. Like it was either during the direct or sometime before, and we got it before. So I guess technically I got that right, but yeah, I don't expect anything else from Scarlet and Violet for a while. Like maybe in August or something, we'll get like something new. But I mean, November is still a ways away. Then after that, I think this is really unlikely to happen, but I put Kirby in the Forgotten Land DLC. Like, I guess I can kind of see where I was coming from when thinking this, because, like, Kirby in the Forgotten Land was an amazing game, in my opinion. It definitely feels complete already, but I could totally see Nintendo pulling off, like, a DLC island. You know, kind of like the Cuphead DLC. Okay, but I'm actually really excited for that, too, and that's coming out the day after the supposed direct, and actually, like, right after I come back, and I do have money on the eShop, too. So I could totally buy the DLC once it comes out. So, awesome. But, I don't know, like maybe new levels, new bosses, maybe not new bosses, but at least some new levels, or even some new copy abilities if they really want to go the extra mile of incorporating some of the already existing copy abilities into a 3D environment. But it's probably if there was ever a Forgotten Land DLC, it would probably just be new levels. Maybe like some new ways to play levels. Who knows? I mean, they did kind of do like the whole free update Heroes in Another Dimension for Star Allies, so they could totally do something for Forgotten Land as well. But I guess you could technically say that the post game counts as the Heroes in Another Dimension of Forgotten Land. Who knows? Next up is something for the Super Mario movie. Now, this I do think is kind of likely, since we have not heard anything about it, really, like, publicly, like, from Nintendo themselves, since the cast reveal, I think. No. We heard that it was being delayed till next April, and that announcement was, like, in April, so that meant we had to wait an entire other year. But I'm imagining we're going to get, like, at least some kind of teaser for what the animation's going to look like. Or maybe, like, voice reveal. Who knows? But I'd imagine something with the Mario movie. Because seeing as we got the cast reveal in the last September direct, I wouldn't call it totally unlikely to see something from... or something on the Mario movie. Okay, next, and this is the reason why I had Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze loaded up. So the 3D Donkey Kong game that's been rumored since last year. So about a year ago, I like kept saying to myself, okay, so there's so many rumors going on about a new first party 3D game, and I was thinking either it's Donkey Kong or Kirby. I don't like. They could both happen eventually, but I'm pretty sure that this year they're only going to announce one, not the other. And lo and behold, Kirby was the one that got it, even though I totally thought it was Donkey Kong when I saw the trees. But Kirby's still my little baby boy. Of course I was still happy about it. But there's still rumors floating around that this Donkey Kong game is still being made, and I mean... people are saying it's being made by the team who made Odyssey, and I don't think anyone who worked on Odyssey, well, maybe a couple people, but I don't really think the Odyssey team worked on Kirby and the Forgotten Land. So probably like two completely different teams working on two separate 3D games. But like I'm pretty sure what happened was Nintendo was like just decided to maybe Kirby and the Forgotten Land took less to create than this supposed new 3D Donkey Kong game. Or maybe they just said they want Kirby first, then Donkey Kong. Not really sure. But if we actually did end up seeing that new DK game. That would be super awesome since the only other 3D Donkey Kong game was Donkey Kong 64, and that one's kind of a mixed bag when it comes to people's opinions on it. I mean, at least we got the DK rap out of it. That's something. Okay. Here's something I think it will definitely happen at some point, but I don't know if it's going to be announced yet. DLC for Mario Party Superstars. So I have a feeling that this isn't going to happen for quite some time. I feel like that'll be like what'll fill the gap left by that's left once the booster course pack is finished. So I think they'll start adding DLC boards once all the booster course tracks have been released. Because like until the next Smash game, if that ever happens, there's like no directly announcements really like. And once the booster course pack is done, like then what? That's probably where the Superstars DLC is going to come in, but maybe Nintendo won't be like that and announce it early, but I kind of doubt that, actually. And the last thing, okay, this is the most unlikely of them all before my quote-unquote wild card one, which seems to be kind of likely, but not really according to some people, but okay, but anyways, before that, let's get to the second last one, which I find really unlikely. Something on Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. We have not heard from that game for how long? Hold on. What was the gameplay trailer? Okay, so that was a year ago, but when? Oh, actually, that was like a year ago then. Never mind. It says 2022. Hang on. Wait a second. It says coming 2022, but I feel like this game is delayed since we have not heard anything about it for a while. Is it? I mean, no, we haven't really heard anything from Nintendo for like an entire year. I mean, it says 2022, but if it is going to be this year, then they're going to have to do a trailer in this next direct. Otherwise, it's probably delayed until like 2023 or maybe even 2024. But we'll just have to wait and see. And now for my quote-unquote wild card. So, my wild card, which is like something that could be completely out of left field, but actually seems to be something that has been rumored by the community for a while, is something like, okay, now people are saying like different things, but I'm just going to go like in general and just say something Banjo-Kazooie related. Now I know the obvious argument is, oh wait, isn't Rareware owned by Microsoft now? They should have announced that at the Xbox, the Xbox presentation. Well, here's the thing. Like, I could make the obvious excuse, or which I will right now actually, make the obvious excuse and say that maybe it'll be a Nintendo exclusive or something, or maybe it'll be Nintendo first, then Xbox at a later time. But, like, you gotta remember, with Banjo-Kazooie and even Steve getting in, well, okay, I guess, no. Oh, whatever. I guess, like, to an extent, Steve, like, that kind of goes to show that Nintendo and Microsoft have been like, getting along quite well in the recent times. So, like, maybe they, like, worked something out, like a deal or something, to bring Banjo-Kazooie back to Nintendo. Whether that's a remaster of the original game, or even a Banjo-Kazooie collection of some sort. Or maybe a remastered thing. And no, you don't... And that doesn't have to include nuts and bolts. I know how people feel about it, and I kind of feel the same way, even though I wasn't really born in the 90s. And didn't really grow up with Banjo-Kazooie, and didn't never even played Nuts and Bolts. But who knows? Maybe even Banjo 3E, if we get lucky. Like, here's the best case scenario in my opinion. Like, just hear me out. A remastered collection of Banjo-Kazooie. So that it should include remaster of the original Banjo-Kazooie, remaster of Banjo-Tooie, which, by the way, should include the original idea for the stop and swap, since that has been like one of the biggest gaming mysteries for like ever, probably. Wasn't all that it really ended up being in Rare Replay just like something for your Xbox profile? I'm pretty sure that's not what it was supposed to be originally. But yeah, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie with the original stop and swap, or the original intentions with the stop and swap without having to like break your console, since I'm pretty sure all the data would be within the collection. And Banjo 3E, which people have been waiting for like years to get, and a lot of people probably given up hope for that. Yeah, I feel like that's the best case scenario. I guess quote unquote worst case scenario would be just the original Banjo-Kazooie by itself, like nothing redone. But I mean, the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pass kind of already has that and more, because you can play Banjo-Kazooie, so it would not make any sense just to have the original game ported over to the Switch, maybe with some high resolution graphics. But I feel like if they're going to do Banjo on the Switch, it's probably going to be a remaster of some sort. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have. I know that's definitely not everything that's going to be in the Direct, and if it does, I will be very shocked. Yeah, there's probably going to be some other things. Like, I know that there's like Fire Emblem and Final Fantasy that are being rumored, but I was never really a fan of those series. No offense to anyone who was. Yeah, I just kind of did predictions on stuff that I care about personally. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So here's hoping I get to watch the Direct. The only way I get to watch it live, pretty much, is if it's like early in the morning, like before I have to get on the plane, or if it's during one of the layovers that I have in Florida, which I'll be there for like a few hours. So hopefully it's during that too. Either way works. But knowing my luck, it's gonna happen while I'm on the plane. But you never know until it happens, and who knows? Maybe it could happen before the 29th or even after. I'm hoping the best case scenario for me is on the 30th, because that means I get to be home, watch the Direct, and then immediately get to go to playing the Cuphead DLC. Okay, I know I'm dragging this out, but by the way, I will be Let's Playing the Cuphead DLC. I want to do it as blind as possible, but I also do want to play it myself. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to play the Cuphead DLC like on my own. And whenever I get the chance, I'll record episodes for it, since I have loads of... maybe not loads. Hold on. Okay, not loads, but I do have a handful of videos that I still have to go through uploading in order to get where I am currently. But I'm going to like pre-record as many... or no, I'm just going to get to pre-recording the Cuphead DLC, and then I'll upload the episodes when I feel the time is right. It'll definitely be in between LPs, though. I'm thinking in between Let's Plays 11 and 12, but don't quote me on that. But, okay, now that's pretty much it for this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the predictions video whenever this goes up. I might upload it today, if the internet decides to cooperate. And I'll see you guys next time for the inevitable My Thoughts video. So, see you guys there. Oh wait, I'm going to let DK play his 3DS. Here's the thing. I can't hear anything, like what he's playing, because I turned the TV off, because that seems to be a distraction for these videos. Alright, but anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. And goodbye!